Oops, wrong game. Hello everyone, I am back with another Deathblow Barbarian build. This one is going to be my farming variation. This is the version of the build that I use for farming gold, farming items. Basically, if I'm doing like a Helltide, a low tier dungeon, or even a non-tier dungeon, this is the build that I'm using to kind of speed through, clear clusters of mobs fast, and be as efficient as possible. So I'll be quickly running through the skill tree as well as a couple of item changes I've made from my main build. If you haven't seen my main build for my Deathblow Barbarian for at level 100, go ahead and check out my channel for that video. I'll link it down below as well. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the skill tree and how I have it optimized for my speed farming. We're going into Lunging Strike up to the Berserking Path. We've got 1 point into Double Swing down to Vulnerable. We've got a point thrown into Rallying Cry and then going up to the Fury Generation path of it. Point thrown into Iron Skin going down to the Healing path of Iron Skin. I've just got 1 point thrown into Thorns and Tough as Nails to help proc bleed on enemies. Don't really need that too much, but we don't really need the points elsewhere for this. 3 points into movement speed to help us zip around a little bit faster. We've got damage reduction while berserking and fury generation from berserking here. 3 and 2 points in those. 3 points into No Mercy and into Pit Fighter here to help with our crit and some damage. Of course, we got a point in Hamstring for slow effects. We've maxed out Deathblow as high as we can go. 5 points into that. Onto the path that gives us berserking. I've only got 1 point thrown into Steel Grasp here. The rest of these points are coming from my armor and equipment, and we're going for the additional charge so that we can use this quite often. We've got 3 points into counter offensive and 1 point into thick skin and defensive stance here. We're going 3 points into heavy handed, wallop, and concussion just to help with damage and throwing out some possible stuns. We've got 1 point into Tempered Fury and 3 into Fury's Impulse to help with our Fury upkeep. And then, as always, I am rocking the Walking Arsenal. So this is just kind of how I've built my tree out for my speed farming. I've found this to be pretty efficient for helping me blast through dungeons at the scales that I'm doing. So obviously feel free to change this up for however you guys are seeing fit to complete your build. But I find this to work quite nicely for myself. For the equipment side of things, I'm pretty much running all the same stuff I'd run on my normal main build, except with a couple of different variations. One, we can swap out our normal helmet for a helmet that has ranks to Deathblow and ranks to Steel Grasp. Sometimes Steel Grasp can just insta-kill some mobs, so that can be a little helpful there, getting 4 more points into Steel Grasp. It's also going to help the cooldown reduction of that. And the other main point of change is I've actually thrown on the Ancient's Oath here. This is going to give us 2 more additional chains thrown with Steel Grasp, which is going to help us grab more mobs when we throw this. And it's also just going to give us a bunch of ranks into Steel Grasp, which is really nice. If you're finding that you're not getting enough damage output while running this, you might just need to run a normal weapon. Obviously, you won't be able to grab as many mobs running that, but I would just, for the most part, if you're running a build like this, you should probably be able to get away with running Ancient's Oath and still getting out quite a bit of damage. So change that up however you're going to see fit there, but for the most part, everything else is pretty much the same as I'm running in my main build.
Ready yet. ready yet. I must wait. My burden is too. Not ready yet. 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 Not ready yet.
The old Zakara church is supposed to be empty.
I'm not ready yet. Not ready bags are full. Not ready yet. I need time to do it. I must wait. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait. Must wait. I'm not ready yet.